Welcome back, SethBling here. Have you ever noticed how certain Minecraft mobs are shaped almost just like Tetris pieces? Well, McMakistein and I noticed, and so we built playable Tetris in Minecraft using your favorite mobs as the pieces. So, if you don't know who McMakistein is, he is another YouTuber who does a lot of these crazy command contraptions, usually with custom resource packs and custom models. And so, for instance, here's some footage of a creation he did where it's basically like a Harry Potter style stone brick entrance that you can actually use in survival. And so, if you haven't seen his channel, go check it out. He does some really cool stuff. Here, I contacted him to help me out with some custom modeling for this Tetris game. I had this idea for a Tetris game, and basically I asked him to make some custom Tetris pieces out of mobs. I didn't really tell him what to do or which mobs to use or anything, and so he made a lot of these choices, and I think it turned out fantastic. The game is fully playable, so you can left-click or right-click to move the piece sideways. Q, or whatever your drop item button is, will rotate it clockwise. Space goes counterclockwise. You can hold shift to drop whatever block is the current piece, and you can get lines. There's a line counter over here. There's a score counter over here. This is your current level, which determines how fast the pieces drop on their own. And at every 10 lines, you'll get you'll level up to the next level. And yeah, it's fully playable. And it actually runs quite smoothly. I'll talk a little bit later about some of the things I did to make this game run smoothly. For now, let's take a look at the custom models, because I think they are fantastic. So here's the creeper. Here's the zombie. I love his little gimp arms. You've seen the sheep where its feet are kind of off to the side. I love how some of the mobs, when they're, you get lines, so you can only see the head of the skeleton or whatever. We could have used something like an Enderman or something, because it would already be basically the right shape, but we decided to just stretch out the villagers instead. Let's see, what else is there? I don't think we've seen... Oh, there's the phantoms. These are actually probably the least modified block models, but they are still modified to look like the T-shape blocks. And I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, right. There's one more. I don't think we've seen it yet. Let's take a look. This is actually... Oh, there it is. It's the fat pig. It's a square. It's kind of intersecting with the creeper, but... This one was my idea. This was the one that I said should be a fat pig, because I just love that idea, and I love the centered head and everything. Also, if you haven't noticed already, the score and line counters and everything are weird Steve models. I told McMakistein I thought it'd be cool if the score numbers and everything were custom models. He was the one who decided that it should be Steve. They're programmed so that they always face you, so it's a little bit hard to see them from all angles, but here's Steve doing something weird. I don't know. Here's the 8. The different numerals all look kind of funny. Like the 1 is he's holding his head in his hands. They're all really worth looking at. So this thing is downloadable, and so you can check it out for yourself and see what all the numbers are. I doubt I can go through all of them in the video, because it's kind of hard to get the exact... He's got one of his arms is a unicorn horn. It's basically what's going on there. When you do finish a game, it'll tell you what your score was and how many lines you got and everything, and you can just click to start a new game. There is one more model I want to show you. So all of these pieces are armor stands with different portions of the block model riding on their heads. But yeah, over here we can see... Oh yeah, the original shape of the T was this swole Enderman. Yeah, he doesn't skip leg day. He's got, and I don't know, anyway. Yeah. Oh, also these over here, the background, these are actually custom models too. These quartz block, these are not real quartz blocks. These are custom models that basically are the same size as the grid of blocks. They're basically to help you line up the blocks for when you want to drop them and that sort of thing. Oh yeah, when I went into spectator mode, you may have seen there's a villager here. This is something I haven't done before, but this is how I detect left and right clicks. So when I left click, it sort of punches that villager, and I can detect the damage to the villager. And when I right click, it tries to trade with the villager, and the villager doesn't have any trades. Oh, you can actually, I never noticed that before. When you left click, you can actually see the villager getting angry. Huh, I never noticed that in all the development that I did. If you look up, oh, that's cool. But yeah, so that's how I detect left and right clicks, and it's actually very reliable. You can see I can spam left and right click, and it works much more reliably than any left and right click detector I've used in the past. So that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I didn't mention in my hand. You probably saw it already, but there's an NES controller in my hands, and that's sort of the item that you use. If you don't have the item selected, then you can't actually control the game. But yeah, it's the item that you use to control the game. Yeah. So the game speeds up if you get to higher levels. So here's some footage that I took earlier of what it looks like when it gets pretty fast. It's still quite playable. Obviously, it's very easy to make mistakes when you're playing the game that fast, but yeah. So the game is super playable. McMakistein and I both have played hours of this game. Oh, this isn't. Oh, here I can get a Tetris right here. There's actually a special sound for when you get a Tetris. So here we go. Ooh. Anyway, and I also got a lot of points for that. So the scoring and everything, I tried to model everything after the Game Boy version of the game, and you can actually see the whole thing looks like a Game Boy if you didn't already notice that. I'm really proud of this project. I think it looks great. I think it functions great. It's actually a very, very playable version of the game, and it's fun. It's as fun as any version of Tetris has ever been. So, oh yeah, that's a nice little touch here. The pig, when it gets cut in half, is very meaty looking on the inside. I love that. I recommend if you're gonna play this game, play in adventure mode, because otherwise, if you want to turn something twice, you might go into flight mode, and then you can't jump again to turn it. So game mode adventure will let you jump to turn as many times as you want in a row. That's also very responsive. But yeah, the whole thing is available for download. There's a link in the video description where you can check out the game, play it for yourself, marvel at the amazing custom models of all of your favorite Minecraft mobs. And once again, if you haven't checked out McMakistein's channel, go check it out. He does some really great stuff, and yeah, there'll be a link, during my closing outro thingy. So yeah, download it, try it out, check out McMakistein, and that's about it. Thanks for watching.